So welcome to my channel, and today we will learn about Swift markups which can lead us to something just like this in Swift playgrounds. So what we can do with Swift markups is that in Swift playground we can just do some beautiful text work here, just like here, or we can just insert an image here. Now I realized its importance when I applied for WWDC 18, and it was just so important to do this because it just attracted the judges right there. So we will start by creating a new Xcode playground, Swift playground, and I would name it markup tutorial, and saving to desktop, create. So just like this is a markup. If I just go right there in editor and use show rendered markup, it would be rendered. This is how we can render it. So I would again go and show row markup. So any markup will start with 2/ and 1 colon here. And just like I will define a title, so I would just say I would use a hashtag and say title. Make sure that you don't do something like this because it won't be having any markup right here. And if I just use that gap, it will lead me to a beautiful title. Now there's not just one type of title here. If I do 2 hashtags here and say title 2, that would be another title. Here there would be, if 3 hashtags are used, that would be another title. This will lead us to different type of titles which we can use. So this can be helpful to you if you are a teacher. If you're a teacher, you can help your students using Swift playgrounds, and if you would have written some challenges like that, your students would be able to understand it very clearly. Just think of if you want to write something in italic or in bold, so what we can do, just a star and write italic text. And for bold, we would do 2 stars, bold text. This will lead us to bold text. Bold. And in editor, if I just see row markup, it would be, this is italic text and this is a bold text. Just like if you want to insert a circle, just like it's here, just an image. So let me just first import an image. To import image of an MacBook. That's it. So if just like I want to insert an image here, I would first start a comment and say, first I would just give a caption. So I'll give it, this is image of a MacBook. And then I would just do this all these brackets, and I will write the link to the picture. So that's it, and we would just insert exclamation mark here. And if I would just allow it to show the rendered markup, it will show me that image. That's it. Just like if you are a teacher and you are teaching your students and you want them to see something, you can just insert an image and make it just visualize. Next, just like if you want to just go to next, what if there are so many playgrounds right here? Just like I made a new playground page. I will name it page 2, and I will name it page 3. Link here, I would just say square. Like if I want to link my program to the next playground page, I would just go right here and I would write some just caption, click here to go, and in the scroll brackets I would give it just a link, page 2, as it's given here. And if I would just render the markup, if I just click here, it should be taking me to page 2, but right now there's no file right there. That's where it's happening. There's some links in your program, so what we can do is just go right here, and here I can see has it can be check out my blog, check out the blog of mine, and I would just do the brackets and say I would insert the link www.kanishkawilliamson.com. So one can observe that in almost all of that there's a common pattern in all links. In image we just use square brackets, and then we just define the link here. For the links I just write some caption and enter the link here, and for pages also we do that. So that's a common pattern we can observe right there. And I just observed that I just forget to insert this here. That's why it was not rendered so correctly, and now it's working right well. Next thing we can do is something just like this. There's just a gap and you can do something. So what you have to do is, and right here, and write some heading just like this. This is insanely great. Just like Macintosh in 1983. That's just a common sentence. And just if I just start writing something right here, the about is an awesome sentence. Now if I just go right at the top and I just ask to show render text, there's just a kind of gap right here that it's insanely great. Now just if you have to insert some text and you want to just show it in some different manner, so what you can do is this. You can insert this and say as special. And now if I would just render the text, you will observe that the word special would be written in some new way. You can just differentiate the difference between both special word. Now, so that's about the basics of markup in Swift Playground.